first student speaker for this evening will be Ms. Angela Aguilar. Those who travel unworn paths find the rarest flowers. I say this because I think it's the basis of what we as a class mean. Each and every one of the 815 seniors graduating before me today are ready to embark on a path that is unique for each person. Each member in this crowd, each seat in the stadium today, has their own individual journey, whether it be the road less traveled or the road traveled by. But that personal journey is what will shape who we are and who we become. We as the class of 2000 are the definitive cornerstone for the new millennium. In the last millennium, those people who have dared to polish their visions despite adversity are those who set today's precedents for standards of excellence. Anyone worth remembering in the last millennium are those who defied the laws of logic, who broke new barriers, set new limits, and who most importantly believed in themselves when no one else did. Martin Luther King Jr., Michael Jordan, Stevie Wonder, Tony Hawk, Gandhi, the list goes on and on. These people locked onto a vision that they refused to shake, that they refused to let anyone take away from them. A very wise friend of mine by the name of John Sinar has said something I've known to be very true. He said, "See, when you lock onto a dream, a reasonable person will tell you every reason in the world why it won't work. So listen to yourself. Somewhere between paying the bills and college, people stop following a dream. This is what I know to be a tragedy. Sometimes following your heart takes a mixture of bravery and idiocy. But sometimes the only voice that matters is your own. The only dream that matters is your own. And the only destiny you are in charge of is your own. The only belief you need is not in the belief of conformity, of 9 to 5 and of stability. The only belief that you need is the belief that you can accomplish whatever your dream is with no limitations. Because the only limitations we have are the limitations we place on ourselves. Sure, they might say you're insane, but who cares? It takes insanity to walk that path. You may be alone, you may struggle and hurt, but at the end of the day, you are the only person who can say you walked a mile in your shoes. Stumble, fall, but get up, because you are the only person who can turn your dream into reality. In Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous words, "I have a dream." And so do you, and so does this class. What do you dream about? I know that David Tran dreams about one day becoming a Navy SEAL. I know that Irene Condella dreams about becoming a teacher. I know that Will Carroll dreams about being an entrepreneur. I know that Becky Chambers dreams about being a social worker for an adoption agency. And I know that Patricia Nguyen and Cheryl Olanon dream about becoming pediatricians. And some people know what path they want to walk. But some of us don't know right now, and that's okay. But we're getting closer to the day when we decide. I personally dream about speaking to audiences even larger than this, of having my presence make a difference in this world. I've always dreamed that my success won't be measured in the amount of money I've made or the quantity of people I've reached, but in the possibility of that one person that I know I can reach. And I know I dream about looking back and realizing that whether or not I accomplish all of these dreams, I know I tried. But I also dream that the next time a millennium rolls around, we've already learned from our mistakes, and that all the negative aspects of the last millennium don't ring true when they say history repeats itself. As for the future in the next millennium, do not forget to lose sight of today. As we embark on our future, do not forget our present. Because we dream. But let us not just dream of a better tomorrow, let us dream of the best today we can create. You are the one that makes this happen. You'll step up to the podium soon and receive your diploma. But keep in mind that this diploma is just a piece of paper, unless you follow those many dreams and walk your own personal journey. Because there'll be other pieces of paper you'll receive with your name in fancy script, other achievements, other accomplishments. But I say this, when you exit these gates and leave into the real world, then is the real test. Do we dare to live by our dreams, or do we let our dreams define us? Because the visionaries of the last millennium are the cue for a dawning of a new one. The bar is set. The question is this: do we raise it, or do we build a new one? As Arthur O'Shaughnessy once said, we are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams, standing by lone sea breakers and sitting by desolate streams. World losers and world forsakers, on whom the pale moon gleams. Yet we are the movers and shakers of the world forever, it seems.
Thank you, Angela. Next, we will have a vocal soloist by Ms. Jacqueline DeMille, who will be singing Journey to the Past.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide.